When starting your business, you want to open up every avenue, every channel, open up every door possible for people to come and shop with you. If you have a service-based business, this is going to be most likely local customers that you want to be coming into your doors, even if you do not have a physical location just yet. You want to make sure you create different avenues for people to come in and buy from you, shop with you, and become your client. When starting your business, you want to make it very easy for people to book with you. The reason why is because when you're brand new, you may not have a fully developed portfolio just yet, and you want to remove every obstacle from potential buyers to book with you. If you make it easy for people to book with you and you are having exceptional customer service, you are already stepping into the service provider role, it will be easier for you to get an influx of new clients and to be able to convert them into loyal customers, raving fans, which will in turn allow them to refer others to you. We are currently in the age of technology. Gone are the days where we are limited by the need of a physical brick and mortar business in order to grow and succeed, or even a large marketing funding. We are able to do this ourselves, and as a new business owner, you want to make sure that you go hard in that aspect when you're first starting out. There are vast amounts of ways to welcome new clients to your business. When you're starting, you can do this without a large monetary investment up front. Later on, when you have established yourself, you may want to invest in marketing, but in the beginning, we usually don't start with a large amount of funds to do so, which later on will help. But for now, you can start with low cost or even free ways to free flow new people into your business. Today, I will go over 3 effective ways to bring new clients into your business. These are strategies that I used growing my brick and mortar service-based business in the beauty industry. There was some trial and error, and I have created this list in order to reduce the amount of noise, reduce the amount of options to the most effective ways to bring new customers to your business, to grow your portfolio, and to turn it into a thriving, successful business, thriving, successful career that will allow you to break free of the typical 9-to-5. If you have been wanting to create a business, you have a passion for serving people, you have been wanting to leave your 9-to-5, this video is for you. If you have been thinking about starting a business for years now and you just don't know where to start, don't know how to build clientele, don't have the confidence just yet to take on clientele, these ways helped me build a solid foundation for my business, and I was able to leave my 9-to-5 within 6 months of starting in the beauty business. We are living in unprecedented times, but this isn't the first time that we as a collective have experienced this. I was able to leave my 9-to-5 in less than 6 months, and during the beginning of the pandemic, where I had to work on these strategies while salons were shut down in order to hit the ground running as soon as the salon doors were able to open again. The first way that you are going to be able to get new clientele or get your hands on your first customers, or even your first experience, your first practice with clientele, is by utilizing your current network, your current community. Let's take it back old school. Word of mouth is the first door that you open to your business. Before you even have a brick and mortar physical location, you are going to start with word of mouth. That is the first door. You start letting everyone know your new service. You let everyone know that you're now providing the service. Remember, the strategy of word of mouth you can come back to at any point of your business. It is crucial to do this at the start of your business before you gain any capital. But at any point in time throughout your business journey, you can always inject your business with this type of strategy. No matter how much technology we have, people will always trust a word of mouth of someone that they already have a relationship with. You want to capitalize on the relationships you already have, and you want to ask those people to continue to spread the word about the business that you're offering. A potential customer to your business is called a lead. The people that you currently have in your network or your community. Your current network or community is already full of people who are warmed up to you as a person, and that is considered a warm lead. That means that you don't have to do the initial steps of convincing them that they should trust you. They already trust you as a person. Perhaps you already share stories and advice, and perhaps they have seen you do other things unrelated to your business that they know you will take care of them. I know that when you are starting a business, it can be a little bit nerve-wracking to launch something new that you've never done before to people who know you very deeply and could potentially cause a little bit of doubt or criticism. So here's a couple of tips I have on how to tackle that and how to suss these people out and see if they would be willing and open to try out your new service. First, you're gonna start with someone who is generally open-minded in life. You'll notice when people are closed off to everything, like, no, I don't wanna try new things, no. You don't wanna start with those people when you are first starting out with your business, because if they have that attitude towards things in general, they may have that attitude with your new service, and it could be a little bit discouraging. But that's okay, that's normal. Understand that people that are like that, it's just a part of their personality, and that you shouldn't take that personal. So when you see that someone is generally open-minded, those are the people that you're gonna want to recruit to be your model or to be one of your first customers. Someone who is open-minded in general. But another tip that you can pay attention to is if someone might not be generally open-minded in life, but they are supportive of you, and you see that normally they will give you encouraging and supportive advice on anything that you try, they're going to be a little bit more open-minded to trying your new service. Those are the type of customers that you're going to want to start with. Those are the people you're going to want to build your portfolio with, because when you're first starting your service, especially let's say in the beauty business or any type of artwork, it might be a little bumpy at first. You may not be able to complete the task in a really quick time, or it might not be 100% perfectly done. These people are gonna give you grace because they know you already, they generally support you, or they're generally open-minded, and that is gonna help you boost your confidence to be working with people in this new service that you're trying to promote. Another type of warm lead that you're going to look for is someone who has expressed a general interest in the service that you are beginning to provide. So, for example, if you are creating a house cleaning business and you haven't gotten too many reviews under your portfolio just yet, but someone around you, such as a coworker, even an old coworker, has mentioned before, oh, I would love to have a house cleaner come by my house like once a week or a couple of times a month. Try to remember the people who have mentioned something along the lines of the service you're providing and contact them first. Most likely they will be excited that you are providing the service, and whether they already have that service being provided by someone else, they will be a little bit more open to trying the service with you. A great place to start would be with people that you've either gone to school with, have worked with, or even share a common hobby with. These are people who they know you well enough to trust you. However, they're a little bit outside of your circle of knowing all of the ins and outs of you. Therefore, they're not going to be quick or comfortable with passing judgment on you or putting a little bit of doubt or criticism towards you. Like, let's say a sibling would. And if you have siblings, then you probably know what I mean. If you tell your sibling, hey, I'm gonna start doing nails, they'll be like, yeah, I've seen your nails, don't quit your day job. That, although it's your sibling, let's say, and you're like, you know what, whatever, I don't care about your opinion, subconsciously that can have an effect on your confidence. And when you are speaking to potential customers outside of that interaction, you might carry a little bit of that doubt behind them. So it's best to start with people that are a little bit outside of your immediate circle, but they know you well enough to trust that you will take care of them properly. Once you tell the people close to you about the service that you're providing, number one, they express interest and they seem like they're willing to book them immediately. Do not give them time to think about it or get busy. Like, immediately pull out your calendar and book them. It's very crucial in the beginning. When people haven't seen that you've established your business just yet, they might just be like, oh yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it. You want to immediately show that professionalism and help them to see you clearly. And one of those ways is to book them immediately in your calendar and follow up. Hopefully you're gonna book them within the next week. You don't want to book it too far unless you really have to, because that leaves a lot of space and room for an excuse to come up. So try to book them within the next 3 to 5 days, ideally, and hold them accountable to that. Let them know, like, and show a lot of appreciation for them allowing you to perform your service with them, for them shopping with you. Even if you're not ready to take paying customers just yet, say thank you so much for shopping with me and trusting me with your service. I'm so excited to be able to do this for you and showcase my skills. Once you get this customer booked and in your calendar, make sure you do a follow-up, do a reminder of their appointment. Once you get them in for their appointment, perform at the best, highest quality you can. And in return, ask for a review or a referral. In later videos, we will go into a little bit of like the strategy on getting those reviews and referrals, but save that in your notes for now. Using my network and my community around me is what got the ball rolling for my business. It helped me build my confidence in my craft, helped me increase my skill, and also build a digital portfolio with proof and photos, text messages, and reviews on my service, which later allowed me to get new clientele. I was also able to get a lot of referrals. I started with the people who worked with me, and from there I got referrals from other people who worked with me, other people who worked in the same facility but didn't know me, and even their friends and families. And that's how I was able to build a solid foundation of my business, of my skills, and grow that into a full-time income. Starting out by working with the network around me, I was able to build enough confidence so when I was to start facing strangers for my services, it helped me reduce the anxiety and the nerves around it, because I was confident that I have produced pleasurable results for other clients. When I knew that I had some really happy and satisfied customers under my belt, I was able to face new clients who were strangers, who don't know me and don't know anyone I know, with a lot more confidence and assurance in myself and in the product that I provide. The second door that you want to open to your business before you have your brick and mortar, or before you've even fully left your 9-to-5, is the door of social media. Choose the right platform for your audience, and then start with 1 or 2 of those platforms. Grow some consistency on it. If you are providing a service that's provided to people that you have to physically come in contact with, your best bet would be to try Instagram first and Facebook as well. Instagram has become the new search engine for services or even recommendations in general. So you definitely want to start with Instagram if your business is local. If you are looking for a global reach, or you have a product that is online, then you're going to want to make sure that you use a platform that gives you fast and far reach. Unfortunately, Instagram is not the best place to do so. You can do that with Instagram. However, it's going to take you longer. It's going to take a lot more tedious, strategic, sometimes draining work to reach a global audience on Instagram. But the good news is TikTok and YouTube are the perfect places to reach a global audience. Once you've created your pages on whatever platform suits your business best, you want to create a digital portfolio on that platform. You want to create a schedule and some consistency where you're posting photos, videos of your work, or if you haven't gotten there, photos and videos of you building your skill, you talking about the service that you provide, you talking about the passion that made you start the business, even giving people information about how your service works, the process of the service, what will make them happy about your service. You want to make sure that you are constantly putting a feed out there and researching trends on how to make your specific page grow on that platform. Create posts on that page speaking directly to your audience about what you do and who you're here to serve. Create a consistent flow and study how to grow your specific profile on that platform. There's different methods for every different platform. Communicate to your audience consistently. Utilize all the different features on the platform. If you're using Instagram or TikTok, utilize the stories feature. The stories feature is a more intimate way to communicate with your audience. When your audience is used to seeing you speak to them all the time, they feel they are building a relationship with you. This will lead them a little bit closer to booking with you. With your online profile, you want to make sure that you are open and welcome to any DMs as much as possible. This is huge in the beauty community. Something that it's very ugly to see in the beauty community is when the business owner, the beauty service provider puts in their bio, no DMs, I don't answer DMs, don't book in DMs, click my link, don't talk to me. If you think about it, that gives such an ugly energy out there, and especially if you're starting a business. Number one, if you're providing a service for clientele, don't be the mean girl. Nobody wants to close their eyes and get their lashes done or have their hair touched by someone who has a mean girl or nasty energy. And to be honest, if that's how you are as a person, you probably shouldn't be providing a service to clients, because the energy you put out is the energy that you get back, or you get no customers. So putting that ugly message of like, don't DM me, don't talk to me, I'm too busy. Even if you are busy, you can always create an automatic message or let people know, hey, I'm with clientele, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or even put that in your bio, like, oh, your message will be responded to within 48 hours if you're really that busy and can't look at your phone every night. However, always make sure, if you want to grow your clientele in your business, do not have a wall up. Make it easy for people to communicate with you, and you will have the great return having everybody wanting to book with you. You never want to turn people's DMs away. Even if you do have a booking app, imagine being the customer. If you're asking questions, hey, I have questions about your service, and the person's like, here's the answer to your question. Oh, you ready to book? Here's the link. Like, yes, everyone can click on your link and book your service. However, how much nicer is it if the person you're talking to is like, I do have a booking link, but I'd be happy to book this appointment for you. Take their information, put the appointment in, take their deposit if that's what you do. And how much smoother and nicer, and the energy that gives the client to be like, wow, I really want to work with her. Because when somebody has a wall up, puts their hand up to your communication, it is not allowing the customer to feel like, oh yeah, I really want to work with her. You want to create that type of energy with new and potential clients. Have the doors open. Let people know all the time, my DMs are open. I'm open to talk anytime. And yes, have realistic boundaries. Let people know that their message will be answered within 24 or 48 hours, whatever works with your schedule. The third door that you want to have open for your business when you're starting it out is having a booking app and a Google Business Profile. Having a Google Business Profile and a booking app is a great, inexpensive, or free way to streamline new customers right into your buying process. Even though I just said you want to take people through the booking process through the DMs, there are many people out there who prefer not to speak to anybody beforehand, and they do just want a link to click and book, and they're all set with their appointment. They know what they want, and they know that they want to work with you, whether it's because of your availability, your skill, or even your personality that they've seen online. You don't have to be fully tech savvy or build an entire website in order to get these online bookings. There are a variety of booking apps available to you that are very simple to set up. And once you set up those booking apps, you will want to promote those links in your social media profiles, in conversations with anybody that you're texting. For a Google Business Profile, you can set that up even if you don't have your own physical location, but you're working inside of another. For example, if you are a beauty service provider and you are working in someone else's salon, you can still put your business and your profile on Google Business Profile for free. It's a little bit of a process. However, you can put yourself on there, and this will allow people who are in your area searching for your service to search on Google or Google Maps, and because you are close to them, they will find you. Once your booking link is in there, or your phone number, you can even put your Instagram in there, and they will be able to reach you and book the appointment right from Google, and this is no cost to you. Building your business and growing your clientele can seem intimidating at first. However, using these methods we went over today, you may find it a bit easier to navigate that process of building your clientele. My name is Sabrina, and I am passionate about business, about helping you grow your artistry, leaving your 9-to-5, and having your passion be your full-time work. If you found today's video helpful, be sure to check out my previous video on how your business journey is a spiritual journey. I have a lot of great resources and tips coming soon, so make sure you subscribe, and remember, always set yourself up for success.